have the first of many summer nail polish collection reviews coming to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the China Glaze collection for summer 2022, which is inspired by the new Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic World Dominion. So China Glaze often teams up or collaborates with new movies that are coming out. If you have been with China Glaze or following them for a while, you know, they've done things like the Grinch movie. They did a holiday collection inspired by that. They've done the Trolls movie. They've done all of these different things. It's not a movie, but they've done like Sesame Street collaborations and things like that. And so this time we have Jurassic World. I am so excited for this collection. I have a lot of thoughts on this collection, so I can't wait to get into the swatches and then talk to you guys about the polishes for a little bit. So again, this is an 8-piece collection, and this is such a good example of what China Glaze, in my opinion, does best as far as having well-rounded collections. We're talking color-wise, we're talking finish-wise, you name it. I mean, this collection has a little something for everyone. You know, finish-wise and color-wise especially. The formulas are all really good. So I'm going to show you how everything swatches, and then we'll talk a little bit about them. You know, we have some creams in here. We have some mattes. We have some textured polishes. This is just such an amazing collection. When I look at some of the polishes, I almost feel like I'm looking at indie brand polishes just because of some of the components. We have flakies going on in some of these, which I was so there for. Color shifts, just you name it, it's there, and it's amazing. So I'm really excited to know, as always, what you guys think of this collection. And if you want to go ahead and pick these up, you can go over to polishpick.com and get them. I will link that down below. China Glazes retail usually for about $7.50, but you can get them for half off at Polish Pick. So it's like $25 or $28 around there. So really, really great deal. She has really fast shipping, just great customer service all the way around. Yesterday, I'm kind of looking, as of yesterday when I looked, all 8 shades were still available. So, but she does tend to sell out pretty quickly as we get into the season. So definitely check that out as soon as you can. So also, if you are not subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you always know when new videos are coming up. I intended to have this video up yesterday, but I ended up having to have a dental procedure that I was not planning for because, you know, life happens that way. So thankfully I'm going ahead and getting this up for you guys today. I'm also on Instagram. You can email me. I'll put all that information below, and I'm going to be swatching everything over the Orly Bonder base coat. So I will link information about that below as well in case you are interested in checking that out. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the swatches. The first shade is called T.Rex Appeal. This is a light gray cream with blue undertones. So this is a cream formula, and as you can see from this first coat, it covers very evenly on that first coat. You get great color coverage as well. I really liked this shade. I felt like it was a fun carryover from the more pastel shades that we've seen throughout spring. It has a bit of a dusty quality to it, and honestly, this is a shade that I would wear any time of year. So this is opaque in 2 coats, beautiful formula, beautiful color, great way to start off the collection. Next up, we have Sandy Scales. This is a nude mauve cream with red undertones. So this is another one with an amazing formula, especially for so light a color. I absolutely love the 2-coat coverage that you get with this one. I also love the fact that this dries down to a matte finish. I love a great nude option that you can wear anytime for any occasion. And I also love China Glaze mattes. So I love the fact that they had some in the spring collection and that we have one in the summer collection as well. Absolutely beautiful polish. The next polish is called Olive Terroir. This is a textured olive green. So now we are getting into the really fun options in this collection. As I said, this is a textured polish. First of all, I think it's really bold of China Glaze to put an olive green in a summer collection, so I think that's pretty cool. This particular type of textured polish is not really my jam, but as you can see, it has a great formula. I'm showing you 2 coats here, and it does dry down to kind of a fun textured finish. I'm not kind of into the more bubbly look, but it fits the theme super well, and it's just a really fun option, so I think it's perfect for this collection. Next up is Raptor Round Your Finger. This is a shimmery dark green base with teal flakes. So this is the first of 2 polishes in this collection that feature flakies, and I am in love with both of them. I love the base here. It is a little bit streaky, a little bit sheer rather on that first coat. That is par for the course with a more jelly-like base. The second coat here does start to build and deepen that color, the base color that is, and you also start to get more of the flakies here. Now, I describe them as teal. To me, the flakies are more of like a blue leaning teal. You'll really be able to see that as we get into the third coat here. You can probably wear this in 2 coats. With most polishes like this, I prefer 3. Honestly, this is something that I would expect to see from an indie brand, and I think China Glaze just nailed it. This is beautiful. It fits with the theme, and that shimmer, it definitely stays. It dries. When the polish dries, you don't lose that shimmer. You don't have to do a lot of manipulating to get the flakies how you want them. Just absolutely gorgeous polish all the way around. The next polish is called You Should Know Beta. This is a deep navy base with small silver shimmer particles. So this is the second textured polish of the collection. The base here is a bit sheer on the first coat. It is more of a jelly-like base to be able to accommodate all of those particles. And as you can see, even from the first coat, the nail is already packed with those particles. So I really loved that. I also really like the base color. I don't necessarily consider navy a summer color, but I love navy, so I'm here for it. As you will see here, in just a moment, this does dry down to a textured finish. Of course, you can always throw on some top coat if you want to smooth it out a bit more. Next up is Let 'Em Roar, a shimmery brick red with gold shimmer. So this one, we get pretty good coverage on the first coat. It is a little bit sheer. I'm going to build it up for you in 2 coats. With 2 coats, you darken that red base, you deepen it just a bit. And as you can see, just from the first coat, that shimmer is beautiful. It stands out very well. And again, when this polish dries down, you don't lose that shimmer. Of course, you always want to include top coat. And this is one that you could probably also do a 3rd coat if you wanted to deepen the base just a touch more. Beautiful color, flawless formula, another great polish in this collection. The next polish is called Orange You Fierce. This is a bright, fiery orange shimmer. So the name of this polish absolutely says it all. And from the first coat, we get great coverage. I'm going to build it up in 2. This is another one with personal preference. You might want to do 3, but this is the type of orange polish that I just absolutely love. I think it is amazing for summer. It would be great for fall, and it just fits the theme, the Jurassic Park theme, super well. Another flawless gem from this collection. And the last polish is called Preserved in Amber. This is a yellow leaning orange base with orange flakies. So I think that this one is an amazing way to round out this collection. Even in the bottle, it is absolutely gorgeous. Those flakes look preserved, just like the name implies. Again, I was swatching this one and I thought I was swatching an indie polish. It is so unique. This one is definitely unique to my collection, and that's a pretty big feat to accomplish these days. So you can see it here in 2 coats. I am going to put on a 3rd coat. I preferred it in 3 because you get even more of that fiery, bright in your face base color. I got a little on the edge there, sorry. And you also see more of those flakies. And again, I was impressed with how the flakies lay flat even before top coat. I just think that this one is extraordinary and a great way to end the collection. So there you have it, all 8 shades from China Glaze's new collection for summer 2022, Jurassic World Dominion. So as always, I can't wait to hear what you guys think about these polishes. I just want to do like a quick run through, or as quick as it can be for me, as we all know, of the different polishes and share my favorites with you and so on. So when I first sat down to swatch these, I thought that these 2 would be my favorite, Let 'Em Roar and Orangey Fierce, and I really did love this one. I have kind of been getting more into orange polishes. This one reminded me quite a bit of a few years ago. I want to say it was fall 2018, unless I'm wrong. Essie did the Fall for NYC collection, and Say It Ain't Soho was in that collection. I feel like that one might have been a pinch darker, and that's more of a foil than a metallic here, but that's what this reminded me of. This is like fire on your nails. It's like the sun on your nails. It's absolutely beautiful. I would also wear this into fall. Actually, most of this collection, if not all of them, I would actually wear into fall. So I really did like this one. However, my top 2 favorites actually ended up being Let 'Em Roar, because I mean, you know, the red with like the shifting shimmer in it. You guys know I'm there for that, so that was kind of a given. But the other one that ended up being, so my top 2 favorites ended up being that one and then Preserved in Amber. This one is stunning. You can wear it in 2 to 3 coats. I prefer it in 3. Anytime a mainstream brand does flakies, I'm always excited about it. First of all, because we never see that. Like, it's not something that we commonly see. I love flakies. I'm obsessed. This one, Preserved in Amber, I mean, was named perfectly. The other thing that I really liked is that the flakies, even before top coat, lie pretty flat on the nail. So they don't always look like they are. So you get that really awesome dimension, but you don't have the flakies kind of like awkwardly sticking out everywhere or causing you a problem that way. So these 2 were definitely my favorites. A runner-up was actually Sandy Scales. This one reminded me of Prairie Tail Ending from their China Glaze's fall collection a couple of years ago. But I was so surprised to see that this dried down matte, and the fact that I got this shade opaque in 2 coats, and it just dries down to that kind of satiny matte and finish smoothly with no issues. Amazing. I feel like China Glaze does a great job doing matte polishes, so this would definitely be a runner-up. So just a little bit about the other ones. The other flaky polish, Raptor Round Your Finger, which, by the way, I love the names in this collection. I think China Glaze names are always super fun. But you can see here that beautiful green base. Like, to me, all of these polishes color-wise just fit. And this one even more so, because it actually does look like, I guess, dinosaur skin and like scales and things. So this was another one. I really loved those kind of like blue or kind of like teal leaning blue flakies in that green. And the green base itself was not just green. You know, you get that blue in there, you get that shifting shimmer in there. Just absolutely beautiful. And this is one like Preserved in Amber, where the flakies lie pretty flat, so you're not having to deal with that. You can just go in with a nice top coat. Now, I would definitely use something like a Seche Vite or something. It's a little bit thicker, but, you know, and you can also do like a glitter grabber top coat. The Glisten and Glow top coat would be another good one for this, but you're not going to have to spend a lot of time making sure that those flakies lie flat. You're also not having to do a lot of manipulation with the flakies. Both of these I preferred in 3 coats to 2. You build the base color, you get more of those flakies with each coat, so you're not having to do a lot of manipulation, because that I mean, if I really love the polish and think it's worth it, I'll do it. But if I don't have to, that's really awesome. So I was also really impressed by T.Rex Appeal. It's kind of continuing the kind of pastel, kind of light shades, slightly dusty shades that we've been seeing in the spring collections. And again, to get this opaque in 2 coats, I really feel like China Glaze has been stepping up their game with their formulas just in general, and this is a testament to that. I really did like this one. So I also really like textured polishes. I'm not gonna lie though, these were not my favorites. However, I do like them for a couple of reasons. First of all, I think that China Glaze does textured polishes very well. I also, like I said, I really do enjoy texture polishes, and we don't see those a lot in mainstream, not even really in indie. Of course, Zoya has the pixie dust and the ultra pixie dust, so, you know, we get those. This is a different kind of texture. This one in particular, Olive to Roar, which again, cutest name ever. This is a lot like OPI did that collection a couple of summers ago where they had like they were like really bright colors and they dried down textured, and it was kind of like the bubble look. Now for me, it makes me a little anxious because, you know, as a nail polish person, you know, I'm kind of against having all of the bubbles, but it really is cool the way this one dries down, and it really does look like, you know, like dinosaur skin or like eggs or something. So it is really cool. And I love the fact that they put an olive in a summer collection. So for all of those reasons, I think it's a really cool polish. I would definitely work in thin coats for this one to really get that textured effect. So I would do that. And then the other one, You Should Know Beta. I really love the base color, that kind of really beautiful deep sapphire color. I think it's really pretty, and you know, the little sparkles in there, it kind of dries down to that textured, which does look cool. Again, you know, when I like textureds, I'm talking about like the pixie dust. So these weren't like my favorites, but they swatched really beautifully. They have great formulas and they are super unique. So for all those reasons, I do still like these. The other thing about this one is I did do a bit of a wear test on this one just to kind of check for any possible staining, and I did not experience any. So I did want to put that out there as well. All right, so that is the review of this collection. Again, it's for China Glaze Summer 2022, Jurassic World Dominion. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.